Alright, so this video is probably gonna flop, but I really don't care. I just had to put this out there. And yes, I'm filming in my car. So I wanted to start off by saying thank you so much for 1,000 subscribers. If you would have told my 14-year-old self this, he probably wouldn't have believed you, but he would have been really proud and maybe even cried tears of happiness. Back then, at that age, I was doing Call of Duty sniper montages, and I thought my clips would blow up and get me into FaZe like every other 14-year-old out there. Little did I know, I wasn't as good of a COD player as I thought I was, and to be honest, my videos were nothing really that special. As I grew older, I slowly started giving up on this dream I had and just accepted the regular life path like 99% of people out there. But here and there, I would still have some hope. As for example, during the pandemic, I started gaining traction on TikTok by posting what I would now consider cringe, sad boy, corny content. During this COVID era, me and a friend, we were competing on who could get the most likes, who could get the most followers, and who could just overall blow up on TikTok. But as time went on, fewer and fewer of my TikToks were going viral, which then finally, I just stopped posting as I just completely lost motivation for it and I had run out of ideas. At the same time, I was getting really busy with school, and same for my friend. So we both just decided to focus on things that actually mattered for the real world. And that was pretty much the end of it. Until maybe a summer later, when I had some free time, I started posting on YouTube some Omegle content that I thought was funny, which I guess it wasn't as funny and crazy as I thought, because it really didn't get me anywhere. I got probably around like 200 subscribers from it. I was again back to accepting the regular life path and just being realistic about my future. No more delusional thoughts or expectations that are like, oh, one video blows up, what's next? I'm going to LA and fucking getting a bunch of money and becoming famous. No. I mean, what a dumbass I was to think of that. Now fast forward to a couple months ago, I had a talk with someone that managed to turn a bad situation into a good one through social media, and that inspired me to start doing YouTube again. A lot of my videos on my channel, as you can see, are basically about me having no luck in my dating life and doing a bunch of stuff alone. Now previously, I had always seen this as a negative experience, but unlike before, now I don't mind it as much because at least I can get content out of it and share it to the world, and maybe other people could relate to it and learn something out of it, or maybe even be inspired by my message. Maybe you watching this video right now feel like you're going through something that you think only you are enduring and that you find boring or miserable, and it's easy to feed into these negative feelings and thoughts. But if you were to try to turn that into something positive, you would see that you're not alone in your experience, and that while a lot of people that you personally know might not relate or listen to your opinions, maybe someone 100 miles away from where you are will through what we call social media. So working on these goals of doing YouTube again, like I've always wanted, but with a new perspective and new plan of action as now an adult, has really ignited a flame in me and made me realize that life can really be dull if you give up on your dreams so easy and accept whatever comes to you. You have to understand that if you have no goals and nothing that you're looking forward to, the days basically go by and you're just sort of drifting through this life without any fuel inside you. I believe that everything you do, you should do it for your younger self. Make your younger self proud. Prove his doubts wrong. Show him that you have not given up so easy, and that all those struggles that you thought were so big at some time were worth going through. You see, when I was about 16, I would dream of having a big gaming setup, and now after many years, I finally accomplished that goal I had when I was younger. And I can tell that kid now that you have your dream gaming setup. Yes, it took a while, and it took a lot of hours of work and saving, but in the end, I did it for you. When I was around that same age, a lot of my friends also were spoiled and had like the best drip in school, and I would just pull up in Costco and Walmart clothes and some Skechers because I had no money to buy all the trendy stuff. And yeah, sometimes I get made fun of, and I wish I could have the latest pair of Jordans or, you know, some cool clothes. And while certain things from back in the day are not trendy anymore, and looking back maybe are even like stupid of putting so much emphasis into it, at least a part of me feels accomplished of finally giving that younger part of myself what he always wanted. But now you might be, well, your dating life, your love life is still pretty brutal, and you're not at 100k subs, you don't drive a Ferrari, you're not living like this crazy cool lifestyle for you to be giving out this type of message. Well, whatever, bro. We all start somewhere, and we can all get to what we want if we put in the effort, and it's not going to change overnight. It's going to take a lot of patience and a lot of time. So all this to say, don't give up so easy on any goal you have. Try to get and do everything you wanted when you were younger, because you in this present moment will be the younger version of yourself in the near future. So don't let yourself down, and don't live with any regrets. Live your life at the fullest. That's it. That's pretty much the message of this video. Thank you for listening. Let me know if I'm rambling too much for nothing. I just had to get that out there as an inspirational message for me hitting 1,000 subs. Thank you very much. Again, y'all have a good one.